Hello everyone,
Hi,
I'm Mel,
I'm Vanessa.
and I just got bit by a red ant. Ouch! And we are Mommy Squared.
So today we wanted to talk about parenting.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of questions on like how we deal with two kids that are so different, and
I mean, you guys see on my Snapchat how much they bicker.
but yeah, I mean Jax and Arrow are completely different kids. They have two
Yes.
completely different personalities, and I never understood when my parents would tell me that they have to parent each kid differently until you have two kids that are so different.
Yes.
And you realize that you have to parent each kid completely
With
differently.
Jax, he's very, you can tell him, like, if he wants something and he needs to do something before he gets that, you can do that. You can be like, okay, you want the ice cream? You gotta finish your food before you can have ice cream. And then he'll get it. Arrow is kind of like, if I do that with her, she won't eat her food because she wants the ice cream. And
No, it's because you're telling her to do something. She's not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I guess so. But
It's like, oh, you want me to eat before I get my ice cream? Watch, I'm not gonna eat, and you're still gonna give me my ice cream. Like that's what she thinks in her head.
Yeah, and so we tried doing it with love and being all like, what was that?
I don't know.
song?
There's something moving around out there.
So we tried to do it with love, and we tried to do it like being stern, and neither of those worked. And then so we noticed that when
we would complain about it a lot. So whenever we would
Right.
talk to friends or family, we would just talk about how mean Arrow is and how she doesn't listen, and we kind
Yeah.
of put that energy out there into the
Yeah.
world, giving her that title of being a mean child. And we noticed her getting meaner and meaner, and so we kind of made the decision together to say, and we just said, all right, let's no longer
not
say that she's mean.
say that she's mean.
Let's just
'Cause
anytime
you're
she
kinda
does anything
giving her
positive,
that title to live up to, and
Right.
so
so she's
we
gonna
took
live up
that-
to it.
Right, so we took that out, and then
Anytime she did anything positive, we would like shower her with like positivity, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, Arrow, you're so nice, thank you so much for whatever it is that she did.
and we always thought she was such a cold person, but she's super affectionate now.
Yeah, it
She's
changed
super-
completely. It changed
Yeah,
completely.
like, so we're pretty happy about that.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, of course they fight,
Yes.
and they like normal siblings, you know.
we kind of, people have asked us, like, what do we do when they want the same toy?
I think the big thing for us is really, we just talk to them. So we tell them exactly why they can't do something or why they need to share, and they understand. And of
Yeah.
course, sometimes it's hard. And Jax understands a lot more than Arrow. It could be obviously his age. But like you say to him, Jaxie, Arrow's playing with the toy right now. Give her 2 minutes, and then it'll be your turn.
Yeah, he's
and
super
he understands, and he
reasonable,
says,
yeah.
okay. And then he waits, and then he goes, my turn, and then we give it for him.
And Arrow does the same.
Yeah, Arrow does the same.
Wow.
But I think that kind of like is the big switching point. Once we started talking to them and explaining things as if they understood and as if they were human beings, which they are.
Like when you're at the checkout line at Target and there's a bunch of M&Ms and Skittles friggin' at their eye level.
Of course, they do
Great
it on
job,
purpose.
Target. Of course, they want it, you know? And so you kind of just don't just grab the candy out of their hand, put it back and say no.
Right.
You kind of just have to explain to them why
Yeah.
it is that you're not
We say,
letting them.
Jaxie, I mean, you didn't eat dinner. You can't have that. I mean, that's going to make your tummy hurt. You don't usually eat that stuff. And then Jaxie understands what a tummy ache is, so he like puts it right back quick, and he says, no tummy, no tummy. Like, he's a smart
Yeah.
kid. No,
Yeah.
but I think that's the big thing. Like, if you just talk to your
to them.
kids.
I mean, I'm not going to say that it works every single time.
No, of course not.
They're
Every kid
kids.
is different.
And not only that, like,
Yeah.
just how we're entitled to have like a bad day or a bad mood, they are also.
Yeah.
So sometimes like it may not work, but more often
Yeah,
than
that's a
not,
good way of putting
it works, you know? And so, it works for us.
Yeah, so in other words, stop putting negative energy out there. If your kids throw tantrums, stop talking about them throwing tantrums.
And your kids are people already. Don't think like when they grow up to be something, they're people now. They are something now. Their emotions and their feelings are valuable and they should be heard. And I think that way you have more of an influence on getting them to do what it is that you want them to do. Because, you know, like they trust that you consider their feelings. They trust that you care.
Of course, it's
what
not
they-
the only way. This is what works for us.
Yeah, yeah.
And You guys were asking what we do, so we're just
sharing.
that.
I feel like it's a secret. I feel like it's a best kept secret. I mean, I feel like you guys should try it and see. If you're having trouble with like getting your kid to listen, which we had that with Arrow.
Right.
You know, we had that like hardcore. And it's crazy how like kids teach you. I thought it was only like this way to do it or this way to do it. Like I said, like love or being stern. And it's there. She showed us that there's other ways. And by listening and kind of like seeing her and how she reacted to how we did it.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah. You guys want to know where the kids are right now? Oh, I can't switch it.
I don't think you could
The
switch it.
kids are in the car napping right now,
And we are in front of our house
sitting outside.
doing a video.
Because if we try to bring them in the house,
Oh shit.
if we try to bring them in the house,
Oh shit. We try to bring them in the house.
because if we try to bring them in the house,
They'll wake up.
they will wake up.
And we wouldn't
and
be
we
able
would
to
not be able to do this video. All right.
Okay, so now we're gonna go inside.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, there's something crawling around out here. Don't know what it is, but it keeps making
Coming
noise.
around. Love you guys.
All right.
Bye.